Hi, I'm Will, I'm 20 and I'm a free runner from Bristol. I started off, one of my school teachers told me to go to gymnastics, so I started doing that for a little bit, didn't enjoy it, and then went back to coach gymnastics for Duke of Edinburgh, and there was just a free running session at the gym I worked at. Went to one or two of them, started going outside, and here we are 6 years later.
I am Nila, I am 19 years old from Germany and I'm studying photography in Bristol. My dad took me to an exhibition of a photographer, Erwin Bloomfield. I had done pretty much everything art related before, not photography, and I just thought it was kind of cool how you can kind of include a message in photographs without actually making stuff up as you would do with a paintbrush, for example.
I came to Bristol about 3 years ago to study, and now I'm just living here with my uni mates. In Bristol there's a lot of different spots for free running and training, and there's a lot of different people that push you to do different things in different ways. So it's affected how I do my free running, how I climb and what I take photos of. It's just all really good help, and changing's always a good thing.
I came to Bristol because I was looking for universities in England. I wanted to study here. The transition is it's fun and exciting.
I'm from Newport in South Wales. I live kind of just outside Newport in a town called Cwmbran. It's quite quiet, so coming to Bristol was a big change.
I do think Bristol has inspired my craft just because I am from a very small village and this is a very busy city, very big, and it's just, I think, might just be the buzz of a city and just the creativity in Bristol that kind of inspires me to do something else.
There's a big difference between them because they're all about free running and flips, and in Bristol it's more about climbing and getting photos of cool things. There's not many other cities I can think of in the UK that have the sort of reputation that Bristol does. As walking around Bristol you see so many different types of people, which is kind of the charm of the city, that I think, because there's lots of places where you can go and find a lot of people who are doing the same. Like in London there'll be lots of business people going around depending where you go. But in Bristol it's more free, there's lots of variety.
I am definitely more human-based. I find people more interesting and telling their stories just through pictures.
There's a lot of really good people who are really friendly, and spots and the gyms, and the fact that we've just got the new trampoline park that's opened recently is all the world's biggest one, so that's always going to be fun for free runners and parkour people.
I do see Bristol as a creative city. It's pretty much art is everywhere. You have a very busy music scene, art scene, there's all of that graffiti and just street art, for example, is very big here.
Bristol's a very creative city. If you just have to walk around for more than 5 minutes to see some of the insanely good graffiti. Up Stokes Craft, Hot Wells, there's so many places.
Bristol has a lot to offer for photographers. If you go outside Bristol, there's the beautiful nature and landscape. And if you stay in Bristol, there's urban landscape, very good for environmental portraits and just portraits of people, just because you have such a broad palette of people.
In Bristol, my favourite place is probably Castle Park, just because in my first year I spent so many nights just out here, wandering around, taking photos and chilling, and there's always an amazing mix of people that you can find if you look hard enough.
City centre would be my favourite area. There's always something going on and it's always fun to go outside.
Specifically Bristol is a big place to just get lost because you can find so much to do in all the different places. Any direction you walk from the city centre you will find something amazing, it's just about taking the time to look.